Hello, my name's Julie Williams, or Kia ora. I'm a licensed immigration advisor for New Zealand. And what's happening in New Zealand at the moment, unfortunately, like everywhere around the world, is being affected by the pandemic. They're currently on alert level 4, which means that they're not actually processing a lot of the visas. However, they're recognising the requirement that they need to be able to assist the healthcare. So any students that are currently in New Zealand, or perhaps you're a holder of a student visa and on an interim visa, you're able to apply and work in the healthcare sector without having to work in your particular nominated occupation. So if you're working in the healthcare area, you can continue to do so. And this implementation is up until the 31st of December 2023. So it's for all students and all student visa holders that perhaps were the last visa they held was a student visa and they're on an interim visa, can work in the healthcare sector unrestricted to assist with the current pandemic and the requirement of just take off the ease and the burden of what's going through with the healthcare workers at the moment. If you're currently stuck in New Zealand and genuinely can't depart, then there is a special COVID visa that provides you with a maximum stay of 2 months. You can continue to apply and renew that as long as you are able to show that you genuinely can't depart New Zealand. A lot of people are thinking that New Zealand is an easier option, perhaps sometimes an alternative to Australia to migrate, but let me assure you they've got just as strict border restrictions there at the moment as Australia do. So to be able to enter New Zealand, you do require travel exemptions if you're anywhere outside or even in Australia at the moment. So even though Australia allows you to travel to New Zealand is actually not accepting anybody from Australia whilst the pandemic and the lockdowns are currently occurring within Australia. So just be aware that the processing of applications, if you've got an application pending, perhaps permanent residency or what have you, it is taking a little bit longer because of the remote access and the lockdown restrictions that have been in New Zealand and are currently gradually uplifting. So continue to keep subscribed to our YouTube, our social media channels so that we can continue to update you on everything Immigration New Zealand.